Come on in from the cold in the Bronx, New York. It's the lengthy, icy trek for St. Bonaventure from Olean to the Big Apple. It's the Rams taking on the Bonnies. Welcome, Fordham winners of 3 of 4. Perhaps it's St. Bonaventure with their get-right game. We're underway in the Bronx. Mitchell lost it. Henry lobs it ahead. Bodija slams it down. A prodigious Bodija dunk. The whole solar system in St. Bonaventure's offense revolves around him. Triple on the way good from Caden Charles. Lenati the rebound.
And he's given up 30 pounds to Frank Mitchell.
From the corner, Charles for 3. So it was Simmons who hit 6 3-pointers against Fordham in Olean last month, and it's Charles with a couple threes early. Henry coming off an 0 for 7 performance from the field, but 8 assists, starts at the point. Reeves, the A-10 leading scorer, pulls the trigger and knocks it down.
Look to see if they can't give Frank Mitchell some cross screens and another turnover.
Reeves lays it in. So Fordham regains the lead. Now Mark Schmidt, after the Dayton loss, in which the team didn't convert a field goal in the last 3:40, Bodija flips it into the cup. Rams' biggest lead, up 9-6. Best rebounder in the league, a double-double machine. Henry changing the tempo, pass to Kile Lenati for the basket. Osasui, a freshman center from Italy. Simmons, that should be a familiar sight. Nails the triple, ends a 9-0 run.
More defense now after that timeout.
That means Mitchell takes a seat. Very aggressive start from him. Aurora Core from the middle of the paint.
Yeah, you lose size without Whitbourne, but you gain more athleticism and length with Akor and with Bodija.
Tip up and in. Osasui. Bodija got 2 men in the air and still able to lay it in. He's got 6 early points. 6 points for Bodija, 6 for Charles. Henry collects, fades, knocks it down. The Euro, and Osasui.
The ball out of his hands so he isn't getting as clean looks facilitating.
Lesmond throws it down. Henry the lob over the back from Lesmond. It's been a fun watch thus far. Lesmond backs off of Mitchell, who bounces into Simmons, pops, knocks down a mid-range J. Charles the other way, rises up, middle of the lane, gets a friendly bounce. Baseline extended, flipped across by Mitchell. Charles spins, pops at the free throw line, and rolls down. Tie game at 19.
You didn't even know. I'm going right up again. That's got to be the mentality.
Osasui the steal, and ready for liftoff.
Osasui putting his signature on this game defensively, but showing the skills on the other end, putting the ball down on the floor and throwing down the two-handed jam.
Off on the 3. Bonnie's up by 4. Their biggest lead down into the post. Mitchell leans, rolls it in. Timeout Fordham. A top 10 team, and they battle, but not quite at that level to be a national power. Osasui, watch out. Couple jams in short succession from Andrew Osasui. It is a 14-0 run over nearly 6 minutes, and Lesmond puts an end to it. Reeves on 5 points, A-10's the leading scorer. Kick out to Akor, corner 3 is good. Couple threes back-to-back from Lesmond and Akor. Reeves has 5, Akor has 5, Lesmond has 5, all on the floor for Fordham. Akor from the wing. Akor finding his stroke. It's down to a 1-point game. He has been a defensive monster thus far. Simmons down low to Mitchell. Mitchell puts it up and in. Frank Mitchell, 3rd in points, 1st in rebounds in the A-10. Osasui, 4 blocks, 4 steals. Henry lays in the mid-range jumper.
Compliment Mitchell. He's not the defensive guy. He wants to work offensively. Now Osasui gives you a perfect balance.
Mitchell, the hammer. Another deep shot clock endeavor to start the half. Akor. Friendly roll, drops in for the triple. Akor has 13 points, 9 of them from beyond the arc. Mitchell slaps this back. Kept in by Sasui, and then the corner three from Charles of Schulte. Buddy Simmons thought about it. Now he pulls the trigger, knocks it down. So the Bonnies regain the lead. Up to Henry. Henry, three-pointer, not to be, off the heel. Schulte couldn't pull it in, but Bodija does. Second chance points. Simmons. Sasui provided the screening action. Now inside in the restricted area, floats and hits the hook shot. Charles, he's got 15 to lead all scorers. 4 rebounds as well. And now from the middle of the paint, drains another one.
From that mid-range.
Averages 13 a game in the A-10 and about 6 rebounds as well. Schulte showing off some athleticism against Mitchell. St. Bonaventure has pushed Fordham late into the clock again. Lesmond, floater, no. Putback is good from Schulte. 4 points, 2 boards. His numbers have been down in A-10 play, in part because there's only so many rebounds to go around. Simmons drills another mid-range J. 376 for St. Bonaventure this year, 628 at Gardner-Webb. Junior from Detroit, getting inside.
And that's where you got to put Buddy Simmons in actions. He's a smaller guard. Kingston Price doing the right thing going baseline. However, though, Price has got to be ready to roll here because off the dribble, Buddy Simmons II is as good as you'll find from the guard position.
Sasui sends away the Jacobs effort at the rim. Charles lays it in over Schulte. 19 points for Caden Charles. Career high was 20 against Fordham when these teams last met. He's on base. Bodija triple. Fordham 6 of 20 from downtown.
Bodija's only taken 8. That's his 8th, but he has hit over 40%. So if he's one of those guys, if he can space the floor and find a three-point jump shot, that's going to be a new wrinkle for Mike McPile. He is dying to see a boss Bodija continue to develop. And how about what St. Bonaventure is doing? Getting pressure in the paint and getting that easy floater to go.
This game has never left single-digit territory. Lesmond hits a three.
Mike McPile was wondering, is Mark Schmidt going to throw some 2-3 zone my way and allow us to get some free open catch and shoot shots? You see that little matchup 2-3 zone. Day Reeves making the right read to find Lesmond.
Charles, a career high 21 points.
When we talked to Mike McPower earlier in the season, he told us no matter what's happening with Louis, he's still going to play in February against the top A-10 team. So it's that belief that's continued to allow Louis Lesmond to flourish and get his minutes up for St. Bonaventure. If you're Fordham, it's got to be better. You've got to keep them out the paint. And much like we saw in that first matchup, Mitchell getting into early foul trouble has really disrupted his momentum. But how about Lenati? Had a tough go of it in the first half, having to play defense, but right now stays open from the wing. Not a three-point shooter by nature, just 23% from distance, but he makes Fordham pay for leaving him wide open.
This is his first burn of the second half. Reeves tipped away, 2-1. Schulte. Sometimes better to be lucky than good. Boonaway, no. Mitchell streaks in. Simmons for three. Taps good. Buddy Simmons from downtown. In Connecticut. Henry's like, Mitchell, I see you, and I one-up you. What he's buying, he didn't say. Maybe chicken sandwiches? I don't know. Is that what college kids like? Roracore, another three. Roracore has hit 3 of them.
I'll tell you what the Fordham faithful love. They love Roracore and his upside, his potential as he knocks down that 3. But how about Buddy Simmons II? Gets a step on his defender, and there's nobody there in the middle of the floor, and now he's able to drop that floater teardrop in the lane.
Both those were in the first half. We've largely played within 5 points either way. Reeves, rainbow triple, falls.
That's as good a ball movement as we've seen from a Fordham possession in the second half. Good kick out by Abbas Bodija, and Akira Jacobs passing up a good shot for a better shot, and Day Reeves knocks down the much-needed 3.
As the shot clock expires, offensive rebound, Mitchell, Simmons, part 2, 4-3. Can he hit the big bucket down the stretch? Simmons, Boonaway, Charles returns, Simmons drive, lob, thrown down, Osa Louis! Jackhammer! Bonnie's lead.
In as good a passing game as you'll find. 35 assists between both teams, but this is number 17 right here for St. Bonaventure. How about the lob from Buddy, and Osasui taking a lot of contact.
Could be a big bucket for Simmons. Rams into Schulte. Simmons with 5, got Reeves in the air, floats, falls. 3-point lead for the Bonnies. Timeout St. Bonaventure. Henry, 1.3 remaining. Reeves comes free into Jacobs in the corner, puts it up, no! St. Bonaventure survive. Jacobs, the catch in the corner, put it up, rattled out, and the Bonnies win it on the road, 70-67.